Learn a lesson so true. There's danger in inhalants.
Oh, yeah. It's called Food Porn Individual.
What the crisis is happy horse shit?
That looks pretty good, right, folks? You got corn, you got potatoes. That's Jason Avocado's original.
I ain't gonna count to 3. I'm not even gonna count to 1. You will shut the fuck up or I'll sing you a lullaby.
Hey! Let me speak!
All right, hey guys, so this is a Rev original dish. And Shanny said that's some stoner shit right there. So this is what it is. This is Rev's rice, man.
I like booty.
This is rice cooker rice, Concord grape jelly, and generic brand creamy peanut butter.
I like it. I want you.
No! They can break you in two. So never sniff inhalants.
We're gonna make cheese great again.
Folks. All right, folks. Can you hear me? Are you receiving my transmission out there? Let's change the scene. There we go. You should be receiving me, folks. Thank you for joining me for this impromptu live stream. Now, if you've been paying, if you are part of the Discord, if you're part of the clique, the MeWe's, whatever the case may be, if not, you want to get on that. Links below, folks. Today was the day. We just got through having a weekend with full moons. I'm pretty sure this seems to coincide with the cycles of the moon. But in any event, we had the calm. Now we are approaching, I think, the lull storm. There's going to be a lot of shit going down. So just a quick recap. If you haven't been paying attention, today is the day that Rev got out of jail. Apparently, the charges have been dropped. The state has dismissed the charges, or the judge, or whatever. We don't know. I don't know. I'm sure there's documents out there, but it has been dismissed. But Jason, apparently, he says he's driving away and never looking back. Now, folks, we have Shanny has put out a video. Rev has put out a video. And even as we were waiting in the bumper, Rev has now put out a second video. So we're going to check it all out. We're going to get to it. I'm going to let you guys decide. Should we go in the order that originally I was going to do the Shanny, then the new Rev. Now then, should I keep it in order and then do the newest Rev? Or should we watch the newest Rev first, then Shanny, and then Rev? I'll let you guys decide. This will be an open stream. So if you want your chance to give your 2 cents, stick around. I will put out the link. I do have a guest I'm going to bring up just to help. We're going to get through the Shanny video first, and then I'll put the link out and let people come up and we can watch the Rev stuff together. So I see he's keep it in order. Rev one first, keep it in order. Okay, none of them are super long, so we can keep it all in order. But folks, we have it here for you. Oh my goodness. Folks, when it rains, it pours. So Shanny claims he's done. She's done with him. He claims he's done. He's driving away. He's trying to say these people have no concept of time because he just got out of jail this morning, and he's claiming he got set up with housing and he's not even in the same state anymore. Then he says he just drove and doesn't know where he is. Folks, there's not enough time. But this is like when they said they moved to Japan in an afternoon. We know goddamn well he's at Shanny's house. Shanny has been bragging about getting laid today. And apparently in these new videos, you can ping his phone or something that says Scranton. He's sitting at Shanny's house. The kids are literally crying that they don't want Rev back. Shanny don't give a fuck. Shanny's going to do what's best for her. And if there's any money left from that supposed bail money, Rev will just forget everything. Like, yeah, let's get Delta 8. And she'll just be happy that someone is there to walk to the convenience store. So let me bring up my guest. We're all going to get our chance with our 2 cents here, folks. But let's do a little something like this. Hello, butt truck.
Hauling ass, baby.
Hauling it. So what do you think? What's your 2 cents so far without getting too into it? Because we got a little bit to cover here. But what do you think?
I mean, what else can you say? I mean, everyone heard what happened on this video here. I mean, it's pretty brutal. But, I think it's funny that I wasn't around for this. I've just heard about it. But at some point in time in the past, they had like a domestic charge against one or the other, and they were like crawling in closets, pretending to be in different homes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just a replay of that. He's out in the fucking driveway on his phone making videos. You can see people walking behind him. You know, he's not driving anywhere.
Right. Well, just so people know, Rev has been given the opportunity if he wants to come in and give his 2 cents.
Rev does have a link.
He does have the link, and
yes.
that offer is open. And if he's not comfortable with that, if he wants sometime one-on-one, that's fine. But listen, folks, we got to get caught up. Now, in other news, just before we move ahead with the Shanny Rev thing, there is a little dappling of news in regards to Von Helton. Now, what exactly is going on, I'm not sure, so I don't want to say too much, but I think it's curious that Von Helton said he had plans this week and everything was going to get back to, quote, normal, whatever that is at, Castle Von Helton. But Larry Frost did post on Facebook today he has been served with some kind of court papers to do with Aunt Alice because he was, like, looking after the finances. Someone asked if Von Helton was involved, and he said his name is all over it. Now, what does that exactly mean? Well, first of all, I think through just simple common sense, we know Von Helton can't afford a lawyer. So I don't think it's Von taking him to court. I don't know how he'd even afford a lawyer to do something like that. It could be possible Von's in trouble, and because it's something to do with finances, Larry is being summoned to, testify about some aspect of it. And of course, Von Helton's just retarded and thinks he's going to plead his case to the judge and prove that he's been wronged all his life, right? Who knows? But Larry has said that he is being summoned to court, something to do with Aunt Alice.
I think that nugget's going to pay off down the road too. This is the culmination of. It's been dead for a minute. I haven't even been paying attention for a few months, and then all this shit hit. Last week?
Uh-huh.
And it's just been one fucking clusterfuck after the emo's even out there raging.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I mean, we got a video that I'm going to feature this week of Emo doing another diaper kiss my cock video, and that's totally taking a back seat to what the potential is here with this bullshit.
This is big. This is big. This is, and what was it last year? Was it middle of June when they jumped the railroad tracks and Shanny had to go to? I mean, here we are a year later.
It's come full circle, folks. But like I said, I will put a link out a little bit later. Let other people come up if you want your 2 cents. I just want to get through the Shanny part is the longest. It's about a half-hour video. So I want to get through that. And then we'll dig into Rev. And then we got a new Rev. And who knows what will come out before.
The night is young, buddy.
The night is young. We're at 8 p.m.,
no
folks. Before we're done, this could be an all-nighter. I don't know. Put on the coffee. Get boiled,
before
get
midnight,
some clean sheets. Yeah.
Before midnight strikes, will there be a new OnlyFans? Rev and Shanny OnlyFans. That's the long shot bet.
Oh, no.
All of you odds makers out there, write it up.
Now, I have reached out to Larry Frost as well. I haven't heard back, so who knows? We might get a call from Larry. We might have to do a detour and get caught up with
he's got to fill us in.
Yeah, so I don't want to
what he needs to do is just take his phone and let us read them, so we can, we need to cut out the middleman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just give me a copy of the paperwork.
That's right.
Yeah, the insanity. Yes, the insanity has begun, folks. Without any delay, let's get into this fucking video. I got myself found in the freezer. I had a Palm Bay freezy squeezy here, so I'm going to enjoy that. And
nice.
Let's get into the fucking rodeo here, folks.
We're going to do what we need to do. I'm happy that it was dismissed. Because I don't think people who have mental health problems should be labeled as criminals, because they're not criminals. They have mental health problems. So, there's that. I'm glad he got the help he needed, though. And I wish him well. I wish him well with everything and all his endeavors. But I didn't lie about anything. The court case wasn't about me. I didn't call the police.
Complete backtrack.
Involved in the situation.
Right. So we've noticed that between video to video, she keeps swapping her story, but in her mind, she thinks she's smart because she's covering all her bases. So no matter what comes out, she's like, well, I said that, I wasn't the one that called the cops. Yeah, I swear it was just a video ago when she was completely in the afterglow of G-Man's visit that, it was her decision. It was her house. Anyways.
Just in a few minutes, she's going to be upset about it. So let's check it out.
Yeah, let's go.
So people need to stop blaming me for something that I didn't do.
The facial expressions get me.
I wasn't involved in, so
Nothing to do with her, folks.
Didn't do nothing.
that's basically, yeah.
Keep in mind, folks, according to her Instagram, she just took Revcock right before making this video. And then he goes out and makes a video that seems, anyways.
So it is what it is. Can we get over with ourselves and move on with our lives now? I'm going to move on with my life. This little chapter is over. Case closed.
Wasn't even over 12 hours.
And, enjoy all my Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley and all my other gaming things.
See, this is my theory right here. That I think she, just like Vaughn, they do this shit to punish you. Like, I'm going to play a video game and make you watch me in silence.
I wonder whose video game systems is playing all these video games on? Huh?
I mean, whose roof is above her head? Whose water is splashing her body? Well, she doesn't take a shower.
Yeah.
The real question, though, Rolo, is who's wiping her ass?
Well, I know. I'm still trying to figure that out. It's got to be delegated to one of the kids. Or maybe, maybe they just wait till G-Man comes over once a week.
Maybe those were tears of joy.
He turns on the water and fucking gets a hose out and fucking
maybe
does
those
a whole
were tears
thumb
of
over
joy.
the end. Yeah, sometimes jail is bad. I mean, he's looking better. Even just 2 weeks in jail.
All bullshit aside, Rev looks 1,000%. That's the best I've ever seen him look, I think. Yeah. And again, I'm new to this, so I didn't know Rev way back in the day. But since he's been in PA, that's the best he's looked, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
.tv/Shanny needs love. It's a lot better than all that stupid drama stuff that just puts you down at the end of the day. We're going to be happy with our lives. We're not going to be miserable. Welcome to the court system. Welcome to the court system.
Well, wait a minute.
It is what it is.
As soon as someone else is like, he hurt a kid, this is, well, now she's like, well, blame the courts. A few minutes ago, it's like, you can't hold him criminally responsible. He has mental illness. He's not a criminal.
She's all over the place.
Oh, yeah. It's just whatever the comments are coming in, right? Like, anyways, we know this, folks.
Yeah. I got to make some phone calls. Who knows? Nobody gives a damn about kids.
I mean.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's not going to age well by the end of this video.
At all.
Yeah, I know, Carrie.
It's going to age like her ass.
It's man's world.
Men did it.
And boys will be boys. Ugh. It's okay. It is what it is.
It's called karma. She's going to make a big deal about this while she sat there. The only thing she did was let him rot in jail for 2 weeks.
That's it.
And spent his bail money.
Right. And she collected. Right.
She has done absolutely nothing proactive in any of this.
You could make an argument that, and again, people give you money, whatever, but you could make an argument that she fucking stole the money. She got it under false pretenses.
Yeah.
Right, I mean, She definitely didn't give it back. The next day, she was higher than a kite, higher than a giraffe's pussy on that fucking faux weed.
Meanwhile, she's going on, nobody cares about the kids. Dude, your kids just
She didn't
heard
even
you
call the
having
cops.
prison. Well, yeah, you didn't bother to call the cops or press charges yourself. That's why it was up to the state, which obviously reduced charges and then just dropped them because he did 2 weeks probably. They were like, oh, okay, whatever.
Right, simple assault. I mean, that's the thing that was always hard for me to understand. Like, if you live with somebody, even if you're not married, like if you hit your girlfriend or if a girlfriend hits your boyfriend or if you hit a kid that lives with you, that's a different thing. Like, you're better off like slapping a stranger than you are hitting someone that lives with you. That's what didn't make sense to me.
Here's the thing. Just think of this too. So after the kids and her saying it's about the kids, I'm going to get rid of them, blah, 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 blah. They have just had to listen to these two have afternoon prison sex.
That's the best part.
Right after the kid, because we're crying, we don't want him back.
We don't want him here. Mama needs some dicking down, son. Get in the other room. Put your headphones
they
on.
Literally had to listen to her fuck the guy who just kicked her kid in the head like 2 weeks ago. Just put yourself in that situation, folks.
We're going to find out how things are going to be. What's going on? Well, Jason's case was dismissed, and I have no idea why. Yeah, I can't believe he hurt a child and they dismissed it. Like, I
Maybe it has something. I mean, I don't know how it works there, but maybe it was an influence to the judge that it was reported like 3 days after the actual incident, and nobody from the actual family involved would be bothered to show up in court and press charges.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I mean, with the simple assault charge, you have to have a complainant, right? Like, it's not, the state's not going to press charges. If you and me get into a bar fight and you're like, I'm not going to press charges, then it's over.
Yeah, and I can see them stepping in when it's a domestic. They'll say, well, we have to follow up on it. But when like the mom and everything is just like, nah, we're not going to be bothered. We can't be bothered to actually testify or go to court and back up her statements. I don't know. I don't know what went on, but anyways, again, Shanny has done nothing but make videos about this.
I got no letters. I got nothing. No calls. No nothing about this stuff. It's mental health. Did he even plead? I think it's because it was the Abilify, and he had a bad effect to it, and that's why. Reason of insanity. Innocent because of reasons of insanity. And he had plenty of proof on that. Like, plenty of medical proof on it.
By the way, it was dismissed. There was no judgment at all.
Right. It's not like he was taken to a facility or fucking, they took him to Arkham because he's fucking criminally insane or some bullshit, right?
Again, Shanny Arkham. He's got a cell right next to the Riddler.
Again, for Shanny, for someone who's never actually participated in any of this and just claims she had no idea what was going on, seems to know a lot. So
that's pretty funny how that works out.
She'll flip flop literally from comment to comment she reads, depending what position the audience is taking. That's where she.
Well, and that's another thing that makes this so hilarious is that no one here is genuine, right?
Right.
So like they're all fucking with her, and she just a 2-year-old could recognize this person as changing their story right in front of their face. They just roll with it. That's the best part.
Right.
The drug interaction, how it affected him. They had our statements. They had CPS statements, doctor statements, therapist statements. So it's obviously it was the Abilify. So Well, he got off. So, not quite sure about that.
Twice.
Well, it was the drugs.
Waiting.
Well, he got off
He
anyway.
he got off twice, folks, because he got out of jail and then came straight home and fucked her. That's how stupid. Like she posted on Instagram she got laid today. By who? G-Man ain't around.
Oh
Right?
No!
Who got out of jail today?
I hope it
Dropped by
was
the house?
G-Man though. That to me, that's funnier.
Yeah, it would be. But Rev's got the phone again. She just
Yeah.
was breaking the phone. He's got his phone
Dude,
back.
he's there all day. There's no way he's not there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
To make a phone call at 1. Life.
Folks, we have a confirmation of a baby carrot situation out there. Someone's claiming that it was told personally. Here we go. It was Rev. She told me personally.
Nice.
So,
well, there you go. Baby carrot has been verified.
God, those kids, man, they're just like, Mom, we just
Can you
pleaded with
imagine?
you.
Can
Now
you
we have to listen to
fucking
you.
imagine?
You literally listen to it. They're in the next room listening to these two go at it.
Oh, golly. My
The mom-
dove, my sweetheart, Shanny.
Oh my God. Oh. Oops. Here we go.
That's
We got-
why Rev is
we
so
got-
lit,
We
too.
got receipts too. So if anybody wants the receipts, maybe Carrie can help us out with.
You
them.
know, would it be
Trolls,
possible?
haters, naysayers. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I was gonna say, could you drop them somewhere where we could get a hold of them? Maybe we could throw them up here. Just to verify for everyone that we're not making this up.
Just reading through some of the comments, keeping up here. All right. Anyways, moving forward here, folks. Fuck if I can get this to work. There we go.
Man, she's rough to look at. Jeez.
But all I know is like last time I talked to him, he said he loved me.
That's nice.
He asked if I could give him a chance. I said, I don't know. If I did, we would have to go slowly.
Go slowly. She fucks on the first date, folks.
Schizoaffective disorder. It can affect your mental health really badly. This may be actually a good way how he can get on SSI, and I'm glad too that his record isn't going to be like muddied down with that, because that'll make things a lot harder for him. So he did spend a lot of time in jail, though, Carrie. There is that. You know, there is that. I don't know if I can be with him, Carrie. I don't know.
Uh-oh. We've gone from moving on to a new chapter of my life. It's over. You know what? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know where we're at. Carrie, you can drop them in Trolls, Haters, Naysayers chat, or you can send them directly to me on Discord if you want. You can do it that way, whatever's cool with you. And just let us know, and we'll take a look.
But like, there's nothing I can do. I'm not gonna fight anything. You know, I can't fight anything. There's no such thing as double jeopardy. So
what? There is absolutely such a thing as double jeopardy. What are you talking about?
The affective disorder. I knew it was too. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a vengeful person.
Oh no, she's not vengeful.
You know, I know you want me to be vengeful, but I'm not. I'm not vengeful. I'm not angry. You know, I'm just, it is what it is. This is just like reality. You know, I don't know. Like, people want me to get so upset in my life, and it's like,
All he did was kick my retarded
Ever
kid.
since my mom died, I found a lot of clarity.
Jesus, it's
dealing
hard to
with
listen
my
to.
emotions and realizing that a lot of your emotions are illusionary. A lot of things are placed on misguided fear. A lot of things are placed on hate, confusion. So, like, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be upset. I'm just going to go one moment at a time and just allow life to be life. Because if I worried about everything and freaked out about everything,
What does any of that mean?
well, let's just say my life would be a hell of a lot more worse. So, I didn't say anything about bringing him back at all. I'm just saying, I'm just going to allow life to take its course and not give a fuck.
That's my email, Carrie, if you want to send it there.
I'm not going to freak out. I'm just going to let it take it for what it is. So funny. I have one group of people calling me evil for keeping him in jail and not bailing him out. And then I have another group of people telling me, don't take him back, don't forgive him. When the other group of people are saying, you're evil, Shannon, for not bailing him out. And then the other group of people is saying, you should let him rot.
Well, I think most of the criticism isn't about not bailing him out. It's about taking the money to bail him out and not bailing him out. That's a little different. But
in each case, in each scenario, I fail. I'm Ron.
Ron.
I'm evil.
Nothing is. No, it's pretty funny.
You see my little, problem here is I'm trying to do the right thing in my life. And I have one group of people are saying this. And then I have another group of people saying this. And then at the same time, I have to come to realize they are the same fucking people telling me to go this way and this way. And you know what?
yeah, I think when we were talking before, I was saying one of the scenarios we're going to eventually hear when it comes out that they really are together is that it's all the trolls' fault.
Oh, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they ruined our
empathy.
lives.
Yeah.
They ruined our lives, and we have to stick together. It's us against the world, baby.
That's right.
You know what? I am going to do things my way.
See, she knows. She already
I'm
knows.
going to listen to other people's opinions because one people are saying this and the other people is saying this, and I'm just like, I am not going to be labeled as a bad person, as a bad mother, as a bad wife, as a bad something, when I absolutely have not done anything fucking wrong.
She is not wrong.
My kid got kicked in the head, okay?
And you
Good
did
Lord.
and you did nothing about it. Just so we're clear, remember, now she's back on that
Right.
she's somehow the victim, right, in all this. But you've already admitted, Janie, that nothing to do with you.
Well,
You're
and
not the one that
again,
called the cops.
kicked in the head. Now I realize, I could raise my foot up and touch someone's head, and they, oh my God, you can't. I realize that's possible, but just painting the mental picture of a grown man, literally putting the boots to a child. I mean, that's madness to me. I mean, that's insanity.
Well, the other day she was going on that she actually had kicked his teeth in, and
Right.
then actually said he could have killed him.
Oh man, yeah. And again, who knows what's true and what's not? But I heard it was a back kick, like they're both on the ground and he kicks him in the back and then he kicked him in the head. That's rough, dude. That's hardcore. That's some big boy shit.
Was he
That's
wearing
prison
rubber
yard
soles
shit.
though? Was it rubber soles?
Yeah, probably. Just rubber sole. No big deal.
I made the joke the other night that he actually went in because there was a computer involved, and the computer said reboot. So he just thought that he was just following instructions. Shanny, it's what it told me to do.
It told me to reboot him.
My son called 911.
3 days later.
I told the police what I heard and what I saw with Zachary. William told the police what he heard and saw. Zachary told the police what he said and or saw. Then the police leave my house and take Jason away. The next thing, CPS comes. We talk to CPS about what happened. The boys go to the emergency room and get checked out, and they're fine. And then all communication after that has been silent. I haven't gotten no calls. I haven't gotten nothing.
You have gotten calls.
Last conversation I had
complained about
was what I said it was.
Right after you fucked. She's leaving that part out. She's making it sound like, weeks ago. No. She won't say because he's there. He's out making his video in the car. He's sitting right in the car right now, folks, getting rid of guts up.
He totally is.
He probably did 2 or 3 attempts, and she had to fucking proof view them, right?
Well, I mean, I'm sure he reminded her that, bitch, this is my house. I'm sure,
Right.
While at the same time, I have someone saying this and this and this, and I am like, holy shit. Can I make a grown-up decision for myself? Can I be allowed to some fucking privacy?
What
Can
are
I
you
be
talking
allowed to
about?
make a decision myself without hearing fucking one fucking...
We wouldn't know about any of this if you didn't tell us, you fucking insane ham beast.
Now
What are
it's
you
all
talking
about
about?
privacy. She brings us up again, too. It's all about privacy, folks. So she was the first one to jump on this and exploit her kid getting abused to get some fucking viewage on fucking the interwebs.
It's fucking insane. I realize I'm screaming at a retarded person. I mean, I realize that, but I can't help it.
Yeah, no, this is what we're dealing with. And I mean, she knows what she's doing. She's trying to follow Chantel and all these people, right? So I'm going to put all my fucking mess out there, which is going to get attention and views, and then cry that I have no privacy. Like literally nobody.
It's unreal. You won't stop looking at me when I turn this camera on. You won't stop watching my videos.
Right. She knows what she's putting out there is completely toxic. Like their lifestyle is completely toxic shit. And then fucking cry. But that's what it's all about, right? That's the game.
I mean,
right?
it's literally slapping your hand and saying, look what you made me do.
Yeah, but she knows.
What?
We know she knows. That's the whole fucking joke of this whole thing, right? But anyways.
And another fucking opinion here when really it's the same fucking people trying to push me in 2 different fucking ways and I can't stand it anymore. I'm not listening to the voices. I'm listening to my heart. I'm listening to my mind. I'm listening to my spirits. I'm listening to God.
Oh.
So please stop putting all the fucking blame of the world on my shoulders. I am not Jesus Christ.
No, it's just your kid getting kicked in the
I am
head.
Shanny Dornbush. And I cannot hold the world's weight of what people think I should fucking do with my own fucking life when none of you are in my fucking life. All I've been doing is try to do the right thing and doing things one day at a time. And I get treated like shit for it. I'm getting treated like shit for it. And I don't appreciate being treated like shit on both lanes of the spectrum when I haven't done anything but do the best I can and make the right possible decisions. I give up. I give up.
Spoiler alert, she does not
give up being a people pleaser. You know, I give up on that. I give up on trying to save other fucking people. I give up on that. You know, because I've saved so many fucking people in my life. I've tried to please so many fucking people in my life, and I failed miserably because the same fucking scenario. You have a group of people who want to do this, and then you have a group of people who want to do that, and you can't please both parties. You can't please both parties. So I'm going to do what I want to do and live my fucking life. And I don't make everything fucking public. I'm not the one who put up the court shit. My stalkers did. Maybe I don't want people's advice though, Caddy. Think of it. I am a 38 fucking year old woman. I don't need motherfucking advice from people. I can make my own decisions. I'm not a dumbass.
I love it too. These people are all the same. You're stalking by watching the video she puts up, right? Like, that's stalking somehow.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no!
So many freaking places. Are you going to do it this way? Are you going to do it this way? Are you going to do it this way? It's like, can I just bide my fucking time and like take things one day at a time before I like make all of the fucking decisions? I'm going to be kind to myself and take my life one day at a fucking time. I'm going to be kind to myself. And I'm going to be kind to myself to not listen to other people's opinions and go by what my mind says, my spirit says, and my heart says.
This is so good.
I'm going to be kind to myself with that positioning. I'm going to be kind to myself, and I'm going to be kind to my children as well. I am going to give myself some mercy and grace because I know
I'm going to forgive myself.
Doing nothing but doing the best choices I can. See, I wasn't just doing good choices. I was choosing the best choice. I'm looking at all my choices all spread out, and I'm trying to look at what the best choice is for me emotionally, physically, spiritually. What would suit me? What would be the most loving thing I can do for myself? What would be the best loving thing I can do for myself? Now, I will say this. I ain't going to tell anyone
Yes.
what choice
Save
I
it
make,
all, Carrie.
who I see, who I fuck, who I date, or anything like that anymore. All you're going to see is me play freaking Animal Crossing and talk about fucking music.
I'm going to punish you by making you watch me
TV,
play video games.
or makeup or something that is non-fucking personal. Cause frankly, too many people is up my asshole sniffing around, and you know, I just don't like my asshole sniffed, okay? And most people,
She likes Rev eating it. She has no problem.
Oh
with that.
no!
importantly, don't like their asshole sniffed. Okay, it's like, leave the brown eye alone.
Carrie, please come through in the clutch for us.
Allow me to have my privacy, and that's what will happen. Privacy, because it's needed. It's needed.
Then stop making videos about it.
It's so insane,
All
right?
I hear is me. I care about the boys. Yes, my sons. They also would like privacy. Instead of people constantly asking questions about them. At least once a day, I have someone be like, "Where's the boys?" None of your fucking business where my boys are. Why do you fucking
Well, I mean, you know, not getting kicked in the head, hopefully, wherever they are.
My life is nobody's business. And I think I'm going to establish it that way. See, I can see the people who are pushy. I can see the people who are hungry for more information. See, I recognize this stuff. I see it. I analyze it.
No tricking you, Shanny.
I see it.
By the way, your scam was undone in minutes by a fucking text you gave to somebody.
I see it. I see it. I know the difference between someone who is actually caring and then someone who's a fool. 1 minute.
Oh, it gets better, folks.
A Shanner mission.
We're just getting Shanner mission. We're just getting warmed up here, folks. The kid will speak on camera here in a moment.
I mean, it never ceases to fucking baffle me. These people weep about privacy, and they show you everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's all part of the shtick.
Right. I know who's a troll and who's not. Meanwhile, her fucking scam was undone in 90 seconds. Right? Like, it's the most hilarious shit. She has to want to be caught, right? Like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Step one of your master plan is tell no one. She's already fucked up immediately.
Right. Well, she knows better too.
She has to.
Yeah. Something going on.
I think the only person, Rev is only dangerous if you're a child and you have some sort of disability. If you're an able-bodied, I think you're fine. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Well, this will be her argument. Well, he didn't beat me. He's not a wife beater.
Right.
It's okay if I take him back. I just keep the kid.
He didn't kick my ass. Shit.
Just can't leave him alone with my kids.
You gotta learn how to bob and weave, little man.
Oh, here we go. A little clippy clip coming up. Then, folks, we got Rev's newest videos. Free man on the land. Folks, make sure you thumbs up the video, subscribe.
See, I can tell the difference between the trolls.
Oh, this is good.
And
This
the
didn't age well.
honest
Watch this.
people.
Watch this.
And the people I blocked, you are trolls. You are not honest. You are liars. You are charlatans. You do not know what you speak of. You guys are complaining, being like, help your boys. It's like, why do you think I went mute, you fucking tards?
That'll show them.
So fucking dumb. Anyway, I apologize for that. I'm PMSing. Have I still
Okay,
got
stop.
people I-
Wait.
More importantly.
She got lit. Wait a second.
Rev
Wait a
Fred
second.
Wings.
Oh, wait a minute. So Rev got up in there?
Oh, well.
I mean, maybe this is an embarrassing moment for me, but is maybe PMS happens before? I don't know, right? I don't have, vaginas are magic as far as I'm concerned. But wouldn't this mean that Rev had to get dirty?
Well,
I mean, extra dirty?
She could be PMSing leading up to it. They start getting cramps.
Right.
And
I mean, I guess, like I said,
I don't know.
That shit's black magic if you ask
Maybe
me.
the hashtag should be Rev's Red Wings. I don't know.
But that's where my mind went. Like, wait a minute.
Your live video? Bro. I know exactly who I'm going to make a mod. Ba 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 da 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 ba 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 da 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 ba 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 do 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 do. Hey Carrie, you're a mod bitch.
Uh-huh.
I modded your ass.
Hell yeah, that'll show him.
Boo, 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 boo.
She knows who the trolls are.
PMS sucks. Yeah, it does. I'm gonna be paranoid about every fucking sound I hear. Thanks, Boo. Yeah, man. I can tell between the trolls and the people who are being fucking honest. I can tell that shit. Because there's this negative energy attached to them. And then they always say things that are very passive aggressive. And I see that shit. And I recognize that shit. Because one person is saying one thing out of their mouth, and then they're saying another thing out of the other side of their mouth. And I see the game. I see the fucking game. They really should have given me a heads. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I would think so. Oh, speaking of which, I will be. Yeah, I gotta go. Who wants to talk? I know I want to talk.
Okay, so this just for my edification here.
I know I want to talk.
This is another video, right? I guess X compressed them into one big video.
Yeah, I'm assuming, yeah.
That's the assumption, right? So I don't know how much time passed here, but I feel like Rev's in the house right now. Or in the front yard or something.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. She could have got cock in between. This could have been post-cock, pre-cock, post-cock.
No.
Kind of nervous, bro.
Uh-huh.
Kind of nervous.
And here comes the kid. Stay tuned, folks. Listen carefully.
What an interesting conundrum.
Crank up that volume.
So let's assume that it was pre-cock and this is post-cock. So now the kids definitely have heard everything.
Oh,
And,
no. Yeah.
This is going to put this in context of what you're about to hear, folks.
Well, here's a good thing.
Uh-huh.
I know He is hopelessly in love with me, even though he's batshit crazy. So there's that. That's a good thing. He's in love still. I know he's taken medicine now.
Didn't hit him that hard.
Better for him and his brain. So that's good news. I don't know.
He's in the driveway.
Nope.
Guaranteed.
I haven't talked to him at all, Carrie. I haven't talked to him at all.
She doesn't lie, folks. She doesn't lie.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be fine.
Jeez, score.
It's gonna be fine.
Dude, fuck you, Bacon Dimension.
He doesn't want to end up back.
Fuck you forever.
Slammer again, does he? No.
He learned his lesson. He'll treat us right now.
Yeah.
What is it, Will?
Here we go.
Oh, he's laughing. Never mind.
He's laughing. Watch.
No, we're both crying about him coming back. I don't want him.
Uh-oh. Remember, folks, the kids just listened to them.
Listen, they come first.
Harpooning a whale in the fucking
Oh,
bedroom.
no. Shit, that sounded way bad.
Door was probably open to keep the waft stench fucking... Anyways, we got to back that up.
Yeah, that's gotta replay that.
Here we go. Hear them
What is
sobbing.
it, Will?
So that's Will. They're both crying.
Yeah,
the oldest is crying,
and he's like old enough to drive, right, or getting there. Like he's not a little kid.
Yeah, that's the oldest one sobbing. You can hear. Watch.
Oh, he's laughing. Never mind.
Shanny doesn't lie.
Well, here's my take. The oldest one, Will, right? He could fuck Rev up. Like he could beat Rev's ass.
Yeah, probably.
No, we're both crying about him coming back. I don't want him.
Folks. So next we're gonna have Rev's response video. We got 2 Rev videos coming up. Who knows how many before this this thing is over. I am gonna put the link out there. Anyone who wants to come up and join, give you 2 cents.
I'm way interested in what Carrie has gotten on her phone. Carrie, I don't know you. We've never met, but if you could be a superstar, and I mean, if it's not worth, if it's not good, who cares? If you got anything good, send it on in that email. We'll take a peek at it.
There's the link. I'll try while this is playing to jump over to the YouTube side so I can pin it. People to come over, folks. We got the Macho Man.
He's so excited.
Keep this in mind too, just as a side. We know they fucked, and Rev talks about how he hasn't even had a shower yet. He just got out of jail, has not had a shower. Neither has Shanny. Let's be honest, but that's right. But okay, let's move on in on this. Folks.
Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, dig it. Yeah, he's like a legend to me and a great hero to the world for giving people so much.
He is a great hero to the world. That's true.
This is, well, what do you want to call me? You got Jason Avocados 420. You got Revelation News, which was my first name that I was known on the internet as Revelation News. So who do you got today? Well, you got Jason Egroff today. That's who you got. So lots of crazy stuff I'm sure has been going on out there in terms of, you know, whoa, what the hell is going on with Rev? What happened? What happened? What happened? I could tell you the whole story, and it makes me extremely depressed to think about it at this point, because I have to now go on in my life in a totally new life, a new way, a new, you know, everything is new now, because Shanny and I, unfortunately, this was the straw that snapped the camel's back in half, and the camel's fucking on the side of the road bleeding out. It's over. And am I going to tell you where the fuck I am? No. Am I in Pennsylvania? Absolutely fucking not. And I pray to Jesus Christ that I never have to go back there.
He's in Mexico.
I don't give a shit. I never want to be in Pennsylvania again in my life.
Left the state,
because
folks.
The amount of bullshit that I went through during the time that I was even in the relationship, and I'm not going into that because I love my wife. I'll call her my wife for the rest of my life.
He's 100% sitting in a driveway.
It makes, I like.
Now, I don't know Durangos, but that doesn't look like the same interior.
That is not a that is not. I'm not a car guy either, but I'm pretty sure a maroon felt lining in a car hasn't been made in like 40 years.
Oh, God.
That's how they make Durangos in Japan, troll.
That's right.
So what's your take on the situation here for you at last?
To be completely honest, like, William will get over it. Like, I kicked some sense into him, and he now understands that me coming back in that house, despite, you know, me giving him some sweet chin music, is fine because Mama needs some cocking.
Mm.
I mean, that's one of the commandments of Christ. I'm pretty sure.
In the name of Jesus, folks,
Thou shalt not cock block thy mother.
I'm moving back to Colorado, Japan in an afternoon.
He got out of jail, and 45 minutes later, he's in Mexico City.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he got released at like 1 o'clock this afternoon, and he posted this up at like 6, and he's been driving around for like 7 hours.
Well, if you look, and I don't know where, and we may have already missed it, and it's not that big a deal, but you can tell behind him, there's a dude that walks. He's walking on the sidewalk, and there's another car parked right behind him in their driveway. So he's just in like the neighbor's car, you know, like, hey, I left. I'm down the road listening to Willie Nelson.
Over at his uncle's or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Cried so much at this point, folks, that like I was in jail. I was in jail for a total of 14 days. And 13 days, which is, of course, God. God comes in and says, here's your stamp. That if you ever,
I wish I understood what that meant. I really do.
Woman to end up with your fucking crazy ass.
What does it mean to get a stamp from God?
That's just, I haven't had a shower yet or nothing. They put me up with housing in the place that I'm at, you know. But I got out of PA as like I could not do it. I got in my car, I started driving. And I ended up in a place that I'm at right now, and I'm not sure.
His next video shows just how truly inept he fucking is.
Yeah, we're going to get to that. Yeah.
I just started driving, and you know where I'm at now? Well, I'm where I'm at.
Yeah, in a driveway with a car behind me.
Where I'm at, New Jersey. It's on the map. Check it, hater.
That's pretty amazing with a car parked behind him, how he can be out driving
He's on the road again.
Driving me down the highway.
I just started driving. You know, I like immediately as I got out, it's not that long that I've been out, but I started just driving. And to be honest, like I'm probably still am in Pennsylvania, but it's nowhere near where I was. Absolutely nowhere near I was.
The joke's on us all. He's actually back on the railroad tracks.
Some of the stuff that's been mulling around. You know,
I want to see this fucking ghetto sled make that railroad jump.
Like, I come out and I go to YouTube and I see these things. I should probably stop going to YouTube altogether at this point because it's only going to be a negative thing to remind me of her. What really fucking destroys this is that what really destroys everything, actually, for me, is that I'm the cause of it. I did it. It was me. Now, I'm pretty sure she told you the story. So what she said was probably true because Shanny does not lie. That night we were just hanging out, having a good time. But then I put on the movie The Devil's Advocate like an asshole. I don't know why I picked that movie. Probably
like a son of a bitch. I wanted to watch Predator.
Oh,
folks, it's all my fault. I picked the wrong movie and Shanny got mad.
I made her do it. I made her hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You know,
we're watching Predator again.
Macho Man. So I got this stupid phone too. I took this. So that's the last time I saw her, man. I took this.
Last time I saw her, man.
That's it. So I'm literally, guys. I'm literally. I put on that movie, right? I put on The Devil's Advocate, and I totally fucking forgot that, holy shit, this is going to trigger the fuck out of her, because it has right in the beginning this little girl, like they're in court, and this little girl that could be a little Shanny is there, you know, crying about a rape, and it's Keanu Reeves, of course, defending her or defending the rapist, and it's horrible, disgusting shit, right? I, in my stupidity, did not think of that it'd be triggering, right? And it flew off from there, you know what I mean? And the fight came and stuff was said and stuff like that. But I went into long story short, I went into Zachary's room and I did hit him. I mean, it happened, you know? So I don't know. I've been driving for like 5, 6, 7 hours. I just went to the house and I don't even know what time it is.
There's so many holes in the story.
And
I mean, it's always a good idea that when your case is dismissed and you are released from jail, it's always a great idea to admit to the crime that you were charged with.
I grabbed a couple things and I got the clothes on my back basically, and I'm on the grace of God. They let me out because there were no charges, you know, that it was just dismissed with no charges. But I hit Zachary, and it was because I was not medicated correctly yet. In the jail, which there's tons of stories, well, not tons of stories, but there's a few things I'd mention about that I'm not going to go into here, because it's just, I think about the past, and I think about what I had. I had this wonderful family.
You had $700,000.
I had this wonderful family that I was caretaking, you know, and that's really what it was. I was going to the store and getting stuff and trying to make this work, you know. And you
went to the store and you got stuff. Like, that's your idea of caretaking, like being a father?
This had to happen in the way it did. And
I mean, Shanny may as well be in the back with the gun pressed against the back of the seat. Like, tell him, confess.
Yeah, I mean, the Geek Room brought this up, that she could be outside the fucking car right now just staring daggers into him, just slapping that fucking sex whip against her fucking palm like, motherfucker, you better read this right.
If you want any more of this sweet, sweet crack.
Yeah, I mean, the look on his face, if some people may mistake it for, like, you know, sadness of the situation, but it's actually fear of Shanny as she proof views these videos. He probably did 3 or 4 takes. And he's just like, she's gonna hit me.
But there's just so many holes. I've been driving I just got out of jail. I have nothing, folks, nothing. But I just drove for 7 hours. I was like, wait a minute. Gas is like historically high. How did you manage that, dude? How'd you figure that one out?
I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what time it is. I got the clothes in my bag. I got the car, and that's it.
Right. And this phone.
Goes into Zachary's room and hits him. I'm a sack of shit. And now see that I'm medicated, because that's the good thing that came out of all this. The really amazing positive thing that came out of this is that I am now fully medicated and I can see straight. I can see the world straight. I'm not manic.
His hands are still dirty as hell.
Going nuts about one thing or another thing or whatever. I'm focused. And I know where I know where I am. I know where I'm going. But this literally, I just did this. I went to because I'm not allowed around there. I got my car and I got in the thing. I got on a highway and started driving. And I don't know how many hours.
He
5 hours.
got the Durango. He put the 120 in it to fill it up so he could drive around for 7 hours.
I want out of here. I'm going to keep.
Yeah, you got the interior done to look like a 1980 fucking
Oldsmobile or some shit.
I think somebody said it was a Cutlass.
Yeah, it's looking,
yeah, Cutlass Sierra.
It's got the pleather seats. The fucking
keep driving. And this is the last you're going to hear from me for I don't know how long.
For about an hour.
I got to find out my life. You know, I got to get like housing assistance and shit because I'm totally fucking broke. You know, but
I thought you just said that the jail set you up with the housing situation.
Yeah, he said he was set up with housing at the beginning of the video.
But he was like, "Fuck that, man! I gotta be on the road, man. That's from the heart life."
I'm driving back to Japan, starting over.
I gotta clear my head.
Oh, I wish Shanny the best, and her 2 kids are amazing. They're amazing kids, and all I could say is that I wish them the best in the future.
They are amazing kids. You just gotta kick them into high gear sometimes.
Feeling like
just gotta kickstart the youngest one.
That's right. Every now and then, rebooting.
That's my world.
All right, so that was what we had planned for this evening, but there's more, folks. So we have the newest phone video by Rev here.
Well, I can tell you, I peeked at about a minute of it, and it's just mental illness, right? Like it's just digital mental illness. I don't even understand what he's saying half the time.
Well, yeah. Let me just go to the downloads because I actually downloaded this thing so we can actually blow it up and see what's going on. Because I think if we look close, his phone says Scranton somewhere.
This is Rev, and he's in his car somewhere in the world. Where in the world is?
What's it say in the top right?
there.
Yeah, I know. You're in Scranton. It's 76 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's nice in Scranton. That's his location right there, folks, in the top right. If you take a look, Scranton, Pennsylvania. So.
Mystery solved, Rev, in about, I don't know, what, 1.3 seconds.
I just
God, you are a fucking
You
idiot,
suck at hide and seek, bro. You're the worst.
So we're going to respond. I had to do a response video. And here's my good friend. You know, it's the individual. Black Rim said, Black Rim.
Dude, he is higher than a giraffe's pussy, dude. Come on.
Hey guys, it's been forever since I made a video, so I figured what better time to do it. The reason I haven't done a video in so long is because I just haven't really had anything that I wanted to talk about. But
okay, well that's cool. Well, first of all, you said Christopher that you didn't want your channel to be about Shanny at all, right?
And it hasn't been.
So you don't have anything to talk about except Shanny for Christ, and for Christ's sake, Shanny.
No, because after Chris did this video, he did like a 2-part series of the new Knights of the Old Republic game.
It's I just want to point out, Rev not only just rambling and stuff, but the way he's pronouncing stuff, it sounds like booze to me.
It's hard. He's fucked up. That's the only thing I'm sure of.
Oh yeah.
Listen, for those who do not know, I'm pretty fluent in the language of alcohol.
I speak drunk fluently.
Yes, I've said this numerous times. Rev never quit drinking. He just took a hiatus.
This sounds definitely he's intoxicated.
Well, Shanny said she was going to go get some beer.
Yeah, well, they got
but that motherfucker smells of Michelob. He fucking falls over.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna straight up tell you, because I can barely hear your video, dude. You know, I'll buy you a mic, Chris. Say, give me your address, you know, and when I got some money extra, because we're gonna be fucking millionaires like pretty quick, me and Shannon.
And we're gonna be millionaires.
Wait a minute. This is fucking your. Hold on. Hang on. You just turned a new chapter, Rev. You can't possibly. How are you and Shannon going to be millionaires when you guys don't? You're not
together
Mexico
anymore.
City, bro.
Yeah,
you're not allowed in the fucking house, Rev.
Wait a minute.
They're gonna be millionaires when the lawsuit for false arrest settles, because Shanny lied to get him arrested. That was the plan all along.
Oh, these motherfuckers are diabolical.
Hang on, just one second. Shanny didn't call. William called.
That's right, and that's a minor. That's exploitation of a minor. That's a felony in the state of Kentucky.
Well, yeah, have the kid call. They'll believe him.
Well, I mean, they might arrest the kid.
Well, we'll see. 911 calls can be FOIA'd, so we'll see who called.
He's been developing his voice, and he sounds absolutely incredible, and he might be a rapper soon. Zachary, he's 13 years old, and he's a prodigy. Then we have William, who is absolutely the most intelligent and well-adjusted, can go through anything and pick himself up, and he's going to cry it out, and he's amazing. William is literally the man of the household in that place.
We know.
He was always the man of the household,
I
Rev.
can't be a part of it anymore. Because of the reason, I'll tell you the reason.
Okay, thanks, Stella. I'm not sure if StreamYards, because I don't have my Streamlabs hooked up through this, so maybe it doesn't show the donos, but I do appreciate it. I'll try to find it, read it if I can.
The reason is of my own stupidity, like you, Christopher. You have to understand, Christopher, that I am you and you are me.
What?
No.
We are a happy family, and we are because you're my brother. You were my brother. I loved you. Do you
What the
understand
fuck is going on?
that you may
I
have
am you and you. Isn't that like a theme song?
Beatles reference.
Yeah.
I'm this fucking virgin here, and
Rev is the
at
law.
the time, before
Yeah, that's right. The water.
Shanny took it. She took my physical, actual cock in a pussy virginity. Okay?
Hey, wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Rewind. Hang on.
Yeah, we missed something here.
No, you fuck around, old.
Wait a second. Hang on.
Let's go sideways quick here, folks. I think the cover's been blown. I think
There's cocks and balls and wet, juicy puss. Okay, go back.
We gotta go back.
Go
Sense in this fucking jungle. All right.
No, I'm this fucking virgin here, and like at the time, before Shanny took it. She took my physical, actual cock in a pussy virginity. Okay?
Somebody get that. Somebody clip that.
It wasn't sex, man. It wasn't the act. And that's what I got with Shanny. That's the first, man.
Okay, Rev, I've seen the OnlyFans. That was definitely not sex.
Let's get to the top.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, folks.
Those are medical terms, you fucking haters. Calm down.
Oh, and yeah, the reason I saw the OnlyFans is because Billy paid for it. Thank you, Billy, for traumatizing me.
It's come to my attention that there's some shenanigans going on with certain
individuals.
We all know, once we know and love.
Oh, we know and love. Thank you, Christopher. See, now that's the spirit that I'd like to have. Let's have the Christ consciousness absolutely envelop the entire universe, which would kick ass. I would pray for that. I might need to get a little bit of air in here because I might suffocate myself somewhere deep inside, I don't know, southern Pennsylvania. I don't even know where I am.
Scranton.
Oh, yeah. Can we get the fan going here?
And our country.
Sorry.
Our stories.
No. Copyrights on commercials. There we go. Okay.
It is hard for the mind to accept being in
R2D2 world.
I know Hoopty has air.
Man Center here. This is the Enterprise, folks. I should not run this long though. I'm gonna run the engine actually. There we go. Whoa, there she purrs. The most beautiful piece of machinery on the planet. I love this thing. So
does it sound like a Hemi to me?
We're gonna roll with this. Christopher, you already lied, Chris. The Scranton situation. Response? Yeah, you responded to the Scranton situation. Wow, that's amazing, isn't it, folks? All right, I'm going to check this. Let's see. Yeah, the only thing I can do after I start a recording is keep going, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, let's go to Chris.
But that's how you guys love to hate on these individuals. And I would like to just take a second here. With the very limited information that I have available of me, as I said, I spent a good part of the day listening to the Geek Room's coverage over all this. I was hoping someone would have something a little more concrete, but it seems a lot of speculation. The facts, as we know, is that Rev's in jail, which is
See, now I wanted to be a total fucking like tear people's hair out, right, Christopher? I can't do that. Like I'm listening,
What?
You straight up, you're
What
like,
does
it
any of
sounds like
that
a bunch
mean?
of innuendo. What the fuck? That's like a point. That's points, Chris.
Fucking where he belongs.
So the little I've gathered about this whole Chris thing is the
My
reason he
God,
made this
how
stream
weak.
is because
Like, he wants to
his
come to me
name
about
came out of Shanny's mouth.
At least I don't beat children. I mean, that's how you get your jollies off. But I mean, you're a big man. Oh yeah, you showed me how much a man you are, beating someone that's.
Christopher, you're correct. All right, no acting, no bullshit, no fucking bullshit.
Oh no, Rev.
I absolutely feel like the biggest piece of fucking dog shit on the planet, and Jesus Christ put me in jail for 13 days, Chris. You know, the spirit. I hope you feel the spirit still. You know, whatever. All right, I know it's irrevocable fucking crazy shit that happens in your life, and then like you think you got a brother and shit, and it's fucking bullshit, you know. And
Well,
it's not
Todd,
you.
help me out with this.
It's the
Shouldn't
world.
Rev
It's
have gotten a
fucking
millstone
bullshit,
tied
Chris.
around his neck and tossed into the ocean?
I mean, that's what mine says.
Well, that's for keeping a child from coming to Jesus officially, but
Oh.
close enough. Kick him in the head might do that.
No. If he's a heathen, I don't know.
Yeah.
You're Christian. You're a believer in Yeshua, the Messiah, and you know this is true. You know this stuff is true. I know you're a believer. You know, I know this. And I'll tell you, man, I apologize for any ought I had with you. I apologize, but yeah, it's a bunch of innuendo and bullshit. And see, Chris is correct on that. He's completely correct. But and I am a sack of shit, Chris. That's accurate.
Younger and
why are you mad about it?
A child, for God's sakes. I mean, pathetic. Absolutely fucking pathetic. And you, Shanny, like, my God, like, what is it gonna take for you to learn that maybe you should just, if you really cared about your children, which I honestly do not believe you do. You just like have them around because sometimes there's a convenience. You know, they're a convenience for you to have them around sometimes. You know, you can use it to bring you sympathy that, oh, I'm a single mother, so hard to raise my children. But you don't give a fuck about those kids.
All right, like now you're a fucking sack of shit that deserves fucking whatever. Okay, Chris, you can't look. I'll probably get banned because that type of statement. Rewind that shit for yourself and you ask yourself in the fucking spirit of God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, Christopher. Okay? You go look in the fucking mirror and understand what you just said and how that would hurt your fucking woman. Yeah, your woman. She loves you still. To this day.
Oh no.
Because I'm sure you had a deep enough relationship with her, you fucking cocksucker.
Cuck arc incoming.
You intimately understood her. And you will use that against her and know that she would be deathly hurt by the fact that you would say that she doesn't give a fuck about her kids when you know that is not the case. When it came to taking the man that she loves, that's me now, and she put him in jail for 13 days, she felt it. I felt it. Yeah. I felt the spirit.
Oh, she put him in jail.
Oh, let's flip back to that now. Yeah, because technically she waited 3 days and didn't do anything.
Yeah. Yep. You know, funny how when Shanny got arrested, Rev bailed her ass out the next day. Mm-hmm. But Shanny thought it was a good idea.
Shanny had the fucking money to get him, and she's like, "Nah, fuck that." If I saw that alone, if I stayed in jail for a week and extra because my significant other had a wad of cash and she couldn't figure out how to pay my bail, I'd be going right back to jail because right back.
Well, she figured it'd teach him a good lesson to stay in jail for a week or two.
She about to learn one too when I get home.
Jerked off for her. And she felt
if your woman was the size of Shanny, would you make an attempt of like?
Dude, I'd have stayed in jail, dude. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Leave me here. I gotta back this up a bit because then he's talking about them both jerking off together to shit.
Wait, whoa, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. Let's just have a listen.
Taking the man that she loves, that's me now, and she put him in jail for 13 days. She felt it. I felt it. I felt the spirit every time I fucking jerked off to her. And she felt me jerking off at the exact time. She said, you were jerking off at 8 p.m. I said, that's absolutely fucking correct, Shannon. Do you see that we're fucking soulmates in the heavens and it's going to tear open? Do you understand that, Christopher?
Rev, what?
You are on the side.
Rev, like what?
You are taking this. You are taking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Rev has officially had sex in prison.
At 8 p.m. Yeah.
She
But
knew
he
I
was-
was beating that thing up. Like,
There
what?
was-
So
There was a
So many
disturbance.
questions.
There was a
My
disturbance
limited-
in the force. Like millions
my
of
limited
just
understanding
immediately
of
went
what-
silent.
what it's
Millions
like
of
being
tiny
in jail,
drops have
waiting
perished.
for your fucking like hearing. They don't really like medicate you unless you're like diabetic or like you have to have it. You just get 3 hots and a cot.
I don't know if he was in county or if he was in like a penal institute. Like if you go to jail, right, it's one thing. You're just in that. They just hold you in a cell, right? But if you go to like out here in my neck of the woods, we call it the penal farm. So when you go there, for all intents and purposes, you're in prison. Now you may not be with the other people that are in there, for like stabbing their mom or whatever. But like if you do weekend time, you don't serve it in a jail cell. You serve it at the penal farm.
Yeah, but
Which that sounds like what he was at.
Well, he was never officially charged. I think they were just holding
Well,
him.
He was just
most
holding him.
jails they only hold you for like an hour or two. They're not equipped, like especially in small towns. They don't have like the food to feed you and stuff.
it
So they
was
send
county.
you off. Well, it's Lackawanna County Prison is what I
Right.
saw. That's
Yeah.
It's not a jail. That's a prison.
Well, no, it's not a state prison. It's a holding cell in the.
Well, it's got a warden. I mean, the cops have a jail at the cop station. That's not where he was.
Well, yeah, that's the holding tank. Yeah.
Yeah, usually it's the sheriff's department that's in charge of county jails.
Mm. Yeah, maybe a combo thing.
All right, well, let's see. This is like, okay, let's go.
Taking counsel from people like Drag Not Silvis. I say the name. I don't give a fuck. I want nothing to do with the man. The contract. He will be sued, and the time is right. Christopher, you're on the side of fucking Satan by saying that a woman that you lived with for 6 years of your fucking life, you cocksucker, you know that this woman is a wonderful fucking mother that loves her kids, you fucking piece of shit.
Is anyone getting flashbacks of him going to pick the kids up?
I mean, dude said he's gonna shoot y'all up. That right there would have been a legitimate reason to walk away.
Good.
With your head held high, knowing you've done nothing wrong. But no, instead you go with this. Now this happens. I mean, what is it gonna take? What is it gonna take for you to realize that you're gonna fucking lose everything again? And this time, you can't blame me. I mean, you try. Oh, Chris had something to do with it. I know he did. I fucking shit all. I'm been too busy up here doing my own shit.
Yeah, you're sitting there doing your own shit, right? Oh, let's go back to the interview with the geek cunts. Let's go back to that fucking bullshit. Right? Hey, Chris, I don't want to have a channel about Shanny at all. Maybe I'll do fucking videos or something like gaming videos. You're a fucking liar and you just want to badmouth Shanny because it's in. You're a cunt.
Not at all.
Good time,
Pour one out for the
and I was
geek cunts.
perfectly content not talking about you and not talking about this subject.
Yeah.
But
not talking. You're gonna look at the views. 545 fucking views. That's why you did this. 449 subs. You get that on your own, just on your own talent? Actually, I believe you could. I love discussing the Bible with you. That was great. And talking to you and Shanny together. And we did never, ever, Christopher, when you were together, my hand on the where's my fucking scripture? Because it's in my car, because I live in my car somewhere in Bumblefuck, Pennsylvania, and like fucking, I don't know, fucking trees everywhere. It's just green. I'm probably going to see fucking cows and Amish people coming down the road in a fucking carriage. I think I'm near there. I don't fucking know. I just been driving in this fucking awesome ride. Well, that's it. I get the fucking scripture out, Christopher. I'm sorry, dude. Like, I wanted this to be. I'm just trying to be a fucking responsible individual with the word of God. You're ridiculous, man. You're a gossip for the sake of mammon. On a woman that you know, Shanny, and you remember that fucking time, right? That with me and Phil on the fucking Skype. Oh, I could handle this, guys. I know how she is. Yeah, you do. You were taking care of her too. I'd give you that. I'd say probably because she's so sick, Christopher. You're gonna fucking look at you. You look yourself in the goddamn fucking mirror, dude. You can't look yourself in the fucking mirror and say you're a man when this woman, you know how crippled Shanny is, and you're talking like this about her. Shame on you, Christopher.
I feel that I cannot be silent about this subject because any form of child abuse should be like strongly and
absolutely. And Christopher, I want you to know from a Christian to another Christian, if you still are one, did you take a Masonic oath, Christopher? Did you take the points, the points of entry? Do you know the hand signals, all this bullshit, the Masons, your brother, oh, your brother-in-law. Yeah, Shanny's brother-in-law. I mean, we could go there, man. I know stuff about your brother.
I'm going to tell everybody you're a Mason.
I know that he used, it seems to me in a big way, he used you. Get this? Chris.
Folks, keep your eyes open, your ear to the ground. Someone in the chat is saying Shanny just did a new Instagram video.
Oh my! I can check on that. Give me just a second.
Yeah, check on that. We'll play this out and then we'll do what we can here.
Like I almost would be. I'd be scared for you if I didn't, like, at this point think you're a sack of shit. I would feel bad.
That is indeed the case. She has,
but I don't, because you're lying about Shannon.
All right, share the
link woman that you said you love. Were you lying to her every time you looked her in the face for 7 fucking years? Hey, Christopher.
He's pissed.
That look on your face. Huh?
He's lost his mind.
This is almost Von Helton.
I don't want to spoil anything, but I will say this. The video was titled, Carrie is a fake friend. So I want to say hello to Shanny. Thank you for tuning in tonight.
Yeah, they don't watch my stuff, right?
Yeah, well, I just hope you hear it from me, Shanny. You are a tub of guts that should be fucking incinerated. That's my personal opinion. In Minecraft.
I just wanted to jump in also. Like she's not crippled. She's fat.
Right.
Okay? She's morbidly obese, and like she's not dealing with fucking cerebral palsy or something like that. She doesn't have a fucking like broken leg or like broke her back or any shit like that. She's just fat. She's incredibly fat, and she's gotten fatter. Like I was watching Drake's stream, and he played the whole fucking Justice for Shanny clip from when like the first time she got arrested, and I'm looking at this fucking person that we thought was this fat, disgusting cow 4 years ago, and thinking to myself, man, she was so skinny compared to how fucking just fat she is now. How does somebody living in abstract poverty gain weight? I just don't get this.
Only America.
Well, they are down a few house pets. The guinea pigs are gone. I knew they would sacrifice them to Shanny
at least 3 or 4 cats.
Hey, Secular, before we finish the video with the one you're on right now, could you go back to where it says Scranton on his phone? There's something I wanted to point out for folks.
Tell you what, he's only got a minute or so left. We'll finish it, then I'll go back to where Scranton's on the phone.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's put this down. We gotta get I guess Shanny's upset about that, so we'll check in a minute, folks.
The new video, by the way, just so you know, is like 20 minutes, 23 minutes.
All right, so let's let him round this out and we'll go back to the Scranton thing.
7 years, you lied to her every time you said, I love you, then you're a liar and you're out and you're in hell.
Passionately shot down wherever it is. I mean, you're supposed to be like men and women of God. I mean, doesn't Scripture teach?
This is easy to see now, and I'm going to end it here because he's dividing it both. So he's a pretty good man on the mic if you want to go all the way, and I'll listen to the rest of this myself, actually, but I'm done with that. He is dividing the both ends so that you will hate both of us because he's with Dragnot and he's going to get views.
All right, so let's pull
he cut himself off.
So we'll go back to the beginning here.
Right there at the beginning. The little weather widget. There it is. Okay. For folks that don't have iPhones, where it says Scranton, you'll notice a little arrow right beside it. That indicates that location services are on. So he is actually in Scranton. They're going to try to say, well, it just said Scranton because that's where I set it up. It is tracking his location And he is in
Absolutely.
Scranton,
You have to
right?
turn that off. Like, at least in
Correct,
my
you can turn
iPhone,
it
you gotta go in there and
Yeah.
like it comes automatically set to
Mhm.
like geolocate you.
Yeah, mine does not have the little arrow. It
Not
just
mine
kept-
either. I
turned
don't.
off.
I don't want Uncle Sam knowing where I'm at.
So when they try to say, oh, it just said Scranton because that's where I was when I, put my weather app on. No, location services are on. He is in Scranton.
Yep. 100%. iPhone's pretty much the same. It shows the little location feed. Sometimes it's like a marker bubble, but we do get that other one too. So,
Carrie, you're in trouble.
do we get volume on this?
Yeah, right there. You got it. You just gotta start fucking with it, and it'll show up.
There we
you go.
And we'll let it say. Folks,
Yo.
literally hot off the press.
8 minutes old.
Yo. I got something to
Biggin.
say. You know that girl, Carrie, that's been showing up
that you modded
in my
like
chat
3 hours ago? This
and
one right here?
being very supportive toward me.
Yes, we know her.
Basically, I found out that she's a phony.
Mm-hmm.
She's a fraud and was basically gassing me up for information, to which she fed to a bunch of people.
Yes.
Just like DMs I gave her, personal things.
Hey Shanny, just in case you're listening, I have 7 more agents that are that are routinely around you. Like I have 7 sleeper agents right now that are reporting back. I mean, hourly.
I mean,
So
and
there's no escape.
And those are only yours. Like
That's what I'm saying. It's just one guy, right?
Yeah, like I don't want to be like I don't want to spoil this for anybody, but I mean like how many times has Shanny been fooled by people pretending to be her friends? This is I think like number 36. So for fuck's sake, Jules has been a mod on her channel on like 8 separate occasions.
And you know what? She may still be in there. You never know, Shanny.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything.
Know.
Not saying anything. But here's the thing, Shanny, you have no real friends. Nobody actually really likes you. Every single person that even expresses a little bit of interest in you, assume that they are fucking with you because you are so unlikable that no rational, normal person actually gives 2 fucks about you. Spoilers.
And may I say, it really hurts me that I care for someone and I put my heart into someone and I open myself up to someone for friendship, and they take that hand that I give them and they just end up to be phonies who didn't care about me, who weren't my friend. And all they wanted to do was just make me look like a fool. And it's really sad that Carrie has to be such a phony and a fake. Like, all these people want to go to me and try to gaslight me and say I'm manipulative and I'm a liar, when these people literally fake being my friends just to get a little information and put it out on people.
When your knuckles turn into dimples, it's probably time to lose a little weight.
Bad. I just said I got laid.
Yeah, that's not gaslighting, by the way.
Yeah, I did. I got laid. Can I not get laid? Am I not a single woman where I can have sexual relations with someone consensually?
I mean, maybe not with the person that you've just spent 2 weeks accusing of beating the crap out of your youngest son. I mean, I'm just saying, yes, absolutely, Shanny. You can go out and fuck whoever you want. I'm just saying that maybe people are a little questionable over whether or not it's a good idea to fuck the guy you literally have been accusing of child abuse and said could rot in prison. I'm just saying, that's probably why people are just like, oh man, that's a little fucked up that you fucked Jason. Why?
I had to step away for a second. Has she admitted that Rev's there yet, or no? Are we still waiting on
Well,
that?
no, she's trying to imply that she thinks it actually looks better on her to say that there was another guy that stopped in today and fucked her. She's had a busy day, folks.
Lined up around the block.
Just on the way to the store.
So the only other guy that I know that stops around is G-Man. So,
that's it.
Is she saying she fucked G-Man? Like, she doesn't leave her bed, folks. She doesn't actually have a wide range of options.
They got to come all the way to her.
Yeah. So I just, anyways, let's see what she has to say.
And I said this in private DMs. So these people are going around and saying I'm openly giving information out on me. When these were private DMs, this was something I gave to someone in open confidence. And they lied to me, pretended to be my friend for, 7 months.
I love how open confidence.
The fuck is that?
Yeah, open. This is Shanny not knowing how to English well. It's like I gave it in open confidence. It's like, okay, I thought like open confidence to me sounds like
everybody can know.
Yeah, I'm telling you this, but feel free to share it with everybody. Like.
Well, I just want to point out, Carrie, that your character is being besmirched, and I think, just my 2 cents, I think it behooves you to share those messages. I mean, I'm just saying, I wouldn't let a big bacon goblin talk to me like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she said 7 months. I'm assuming you have 7 months more of fucking DMs from this cow.
2 weeks.
Well, Carrie says 2 weeks, not 7 months, but Shanny doesn't lie, folks.
You're no different than Hannah Stout. You're fakes and you're phonies. And you can go and say I'm manipulative and I'm a liar all you want. I'm not the one who fakes friendships. Okay? You can call me a liar. I'm not the one who fakes friendships. You can call me manipulative. I'm not the one who fakes friendships.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want, but I'm still not the one who fakes friendships.
You fake motherhood,
wifehood.
Wifehood. Yeah,
you're not a real wife, bitch. You ain't gonna walk that aisle.
Relationships.
Yeah, you fake relationships. So what is it? Yeah, fake relationships, motherhood.
Fake having a job. You claim doing Instagram as a job. That's not real. Liar, faker.
Faked being married. I think she said she was smart for not having really been married, right?
Yeah, she absolutely said that.
Yeah. And Rev's still out there. Just like, oh yeah, she's
Rev's in the driveway,
raging
at Chris.
Rev is probably still cleaning up at this point. Can you imagine?
Oh yeah, he's on restriction. Tonight he's gonna be the best little Rev he can be. Tomorrow, it's all up for grabs. Who fucking knows? He may come in there and kickstart everybody in that place. You never can tell.
Well, wait till later because it sounds like she said she was gonna buy beer. And he sounds drunk.
She did. She absolutely said that.
He's got a
I'm
buzz.
gonna give you some beer.
Yeah, he's got a Michelob buzz going. He's fucking feeling tough. He's started kicking kids around and shit.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. Like the first video he did when he first got like home and into the car. There's like Rev 13 days of like detox in prison.
He literally did look the best he's ever looked. Like since PA at least.
Yeah, he looks clean. He looks showered. Like
his hands had Von Helton. His hands had them Von Helton stains on his fingertips.
Yeah, but like he was, he was coherent when he was talking, and then 40 minutes later, after apparently he fucking bangs this sea cow and takes a couple hits at Delta 8, he's fucking
back in the saddle again.
Yeah, back in his next video, ranting like a fucking lunatic. I bet if he was on camera, he's fucking sitting there fucking doing the neck twitch, picking at scabs.
Oh, it. Absolutely.
Roundhousing the youngest in the face while doing it, fucking Chuck Norris style.
Yeah, he'll probably have a follow-up video to this one. I bet you by the time we're done it'll be a Rev video. He's like, to all the fake friends of Shanny, this beautiful woman, this beautiful, oh my God, Shanny, the voice of Jesus came out of her this afternoon, folks. But anyways.
Being genuine and you weren't. And you can go and laugh and have a good time over that all you want.
We will. Thanks.
I really don't care.
You kind of care.
You think it's funny to...
We do.
offer someone the hand of friendship just to manipulate them, get information about them, and expose them to people.
Absolutely. That's hilarious.
It is pretty funny.
Call me manipulative, call me controlling, call me a liar you want, but you're the one who's doing it. And I think all of you who say this stuff about me is just self-reflecting on who you truly are.
So, okay.
Self-reflecting?
Open confidence, self-reflecting.
Self-reflecting on who you are.
You're all self-reflecting on who you are.
We're all self-reflecting, apparently.
This fucking fat bitch.
You're the manipulators. You're the liars. You're the gaslighters. You try to turn me into this evil person when all I've done is do the right thing.
All I've done is not call the cops on the dude that kicked my kid.
Frankly, it's not that hard.
So, like, you thought you were exposing me, but you exposed yourself as a fake friend.
Just want to say, Shanny, I'm loving this new dude that you're fucking this new look.
Bedhead Deluxe.
Yeah, is her hair thinning out underneath where that red shit is?
I think she's just getting fatter, dude, and it's just like stretching her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you can see farther back into her hairline.
Yeah, she's getting a 6 head. I think she had she dipped over in one video, and I noticed like the Rev hairline starting to move in.
Well, I mean, I'm sure
the King Cobra.
That rash shit can't be good for hair girls.
Nah, I wonder if she's getting that from like hair dye and stuff.
I'm convinced that the mole, the one in the middle of her forehead, always stays right there. But these other fucking moles, they move around.
It's whack-a-mole.
Oh.
You exposed yourself as a fake person. You exposed yourself, Carrie, badly, and I blocked you. And I never want to talk to you again. Oh. To find out that I thought I had someone who cared for me, to find out they didn't really care for me.
You didn't find out shit, bitch. You were watching.
It hurts. Like I've already lost enough in my life. And you do that to me without any feelings or regard of how it would make me feel.
Yeah, nobody cares.
You did that to yourself. You did that to yourself at the end of the day.
Well, you kind of deserve it.
You exposed yourself as a fake, as a liar. You exposed yourself as a fake friend. You exposed yourself as someone who cannot be trusted with personal information because you dropped DMs.
I was looking. I don't know if Instagram does closed captioning. I just wanted to see how it would track Shanny.
Right.
You think you're special and you're not. You're a bad person. You're evil. Because you harmed someone who was very kind and genuine.
She didn't bang a dude that kicked her son in the head. You did that.
A lot of times toward you. And I didn't judge you over the things you told me.
Kicking my son in the head, that's mental illness. But someone that she doesn't know on the internet sharing a DM that she got laid, that's forever. You're fucking.
That like she told the most intimate thing you could tell a stranger, and not only that, minutes after she had just said he's not allowed in the house. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's the most absurd shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, he's good in bed.
But you, I didn't get angry with you.
Step 1 of secret keeping: tell no one. She fucked up immediately.
I don't know. That's on you. That's on your own conscience.
I'm sure everybody sleeps fine at night.
That's on your own conscience.
Except for your kids. They're probably sleeping on fucking air mattress on the floor.
If you have one. If you people have one. I don't think a lot of people have consciences left.
That's what
I don't.
Says the person who's like literally been charged with assault like 4 times.
They all want to be verbally, mentally, and physically abusive. This is why I don't fuck with people.
Wasn't she like deemed too retarded to be on like an aircraft carrier? You got to be really retarded not to be allowed on a boat.
Pretending they care when they really don't. And that breaks my heart.
I bet you she's made some stupid condition to punish him that he's got to sleep out in the car in the driveway.
Dude, if that's
he's probably living in the driveway right now, and
him,
he's allowed to come in. He's allowed to come in and shower and put her the carrot dick to her for a fucking
Shanny,
20
if
minutes.
you Heltoned Rev, you get 10 internet points. That is fucking great.
But the irony is that he's the one that's going to have air conditioning and a fucking a place to sleep that's not Shanny. Like, it probably smells better, it's more comfortable.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
Quasi's right. Sleeping in the car is good for you.
That's what I hear.
That's what I would do.
That breaks my heart.
No, that's just the calories, bitch.
I don't lie about anything.
Lock the car doors,
Get off my channel. You're not welcome. I'm not lying about anything in my life, frankly. But if you're going to put out personal DMs, I should have known better. I should have known better, but I had to test the soul. I had to see for myself. And you know what? People are fake. People are fake, and they lie all the time. And they pretend they know things, and they don't. And they pretend they're your friend, and they're not. They're out to get you. Like, the karma you guys are getting in the future. I feel bad for you fake people out there. I feel really bad. Because I'm thinking psychologically wise, since you're so phony and you're not real and you're so fake with people, you think other people are fake too. But there are some people out there that are honest and genuine and are not like you. That's probably why I'm in such bewilderment, because I'm not like that. I don't use people.
Wait. This bitch that showed up on Jason's doorstep like 4 years ago and fucking sucked $750,000 out of him. You know, like his entire fucking drove him pretty much near insane, reduced him to a fucking gibbering fucking moron. Doesn't fucking use people? Like, are you fucking for real? Yeah. Like the person who hides behind her kids as fucking shields doesn't fucking use people? Like
Native Ranch.
Oh my god. Fuck this twit.
Like, why? Why? What was the point?
It was funny.
Prove you're a liar?
You won't be missed. You won't be missed.
That's all right. We got 7 more. At least 7 more.
So yeah. Carrie's a fake. She can't be trusted. She'll reveal your private DMs. She's a doxer. Can't blame yourself for wanting to trust someone. It's on them 100%. Yeah, exactly.
There we go. I like that.
Exactly.
I like how the next fake friend is already moving
this
in.
whole group of crazy people. They think it's fun.
That's right, anonymous person in my chat. You know me so well. Send me a DM.
Just like, oh my god, this person is so enlightened. They are agreeing with everything I say, and I mean, it makes perfect sense. Oh my god, I am going to mod you. It's like, oh man, how was I fooled again?
Yeah. I hate people. Sniff, sniff, sniff.
It's like Jules always said, all you got to do is say something nice to her. That's all you got to do.
There's nothing to
You're
it.
in.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's the same with Bond. All you got to do is pretend to be a chick, and he's all over it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a good thing to do to someone is fake friendship. Yeah, Mermaid, I wouldn't trust her. She's showing her DMs right now live on someone's channel.
How would you know that?
And it wasn't anything really particularly bad or anything. It was just me being honest.
About having sex with the man that abused my son.
But it was more on a deeper level of how I was feeling.
Horny and wanted to have sex with a man that abused my son.
What is your username? Hold on. Let me. How do I check this? How do I go down? Wait, can I?
Someone had to ask.
Her name is Carrie, in parentheses, totally legit best friend of Shanny.
I gotta go on my Instagram on my computer.
Look at all that fucking cat hair.
Quasi monkey. I would suspect that sleeping every
Dandruff.
night in fear of Shanny rolling over on top of you would be anxiety
They
enough.
already took the fucking thing off.
God, you can hear how strange she is by having to like alter her body fucking 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Privacy.
Cat hair, dandruff, and ass lint.
Privacy and security. There.
This really is her best side, isn't it?
Yeah.
What, her north face?
Yeah.
I think Carrie that she's shook. I don't know what you guys talked about, but she's
she's fucking
scared
shook
of the shit. I think she's scared just of shit talking Rev. All the shit she's been telling people, right?
You know what? If you look carefully on her right shoulder, there's a pair of Sherpas ready to escort the next group of people over her fucking north face.
Right.
It's like Carrie something. Thank you. Yes, that's the one, mermaid. That's the one.
God, can you pause it for a quick second? She thought that this was a good look. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
Like before she went on and she did this, she's just like, I just got to make sure I'm presentable for this Instagram. And this is what she settled on. This woman's not well.
I mean, it's Hilton levels of like flexing in the fucking dirty bathroom window, like mirror, right?
They don't get it. They just don't get it.
I don't get it either. Do you not see yourself?
And people are like, "Oh, I love what you did with I love the colors." Oh, thank you. I love the color.
It's like, oh yeah, the mermaid look. Just like, oh no, this is the fucking 4-day bloated body floating in the ocean look.
I can't wait.
She has enough sense to frame her face, right? Like that's the, you know what I mean. So she's somewhat conscious of it, but like like her hair is just a rat's nest,
right?
Yeah, and all it takes is one person to be like, "Hey, it's nice."
Just wads it up in the corner so it's not hanging in her face, and she's like, "Oh, it's done for the day." I can't do everything. I'm not a superwoman.
Yeah, she's a fake. She'll drop your DMs, dude. She'll drop your DMs. Like that isn't right to do, is dropping someone's DMs when you're talking to someone in confidence. You know. Yeah, isn't it?
Is that you showing it?
It's like I thought I had someone who cared. Yeah. No, I found out she was a person who'd been kind of stalking me for a while. I didn't know. I never saw their face. And they always used a fake voice. I actually saw her face now. I actually know how this girl looks. I know how she looks. I know how she sounds in real life, and it's sad.
I know how she looks.
These are good people in real life.
That's right. I like Platy's comment there. Just like, oh my God, people who show DMs are just morally reprehensible. No, excuse me while I go fuck the man that beat my children.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And I only want good people in my life who are positive. Yeah, I wouldn't share a thing anyway, but I don't want people like that on my personal spaces. Yeah, that's good. That's why I'm telling you what she did. Because people need to be aware of these people because they're dangerous. They'll stalk you. They'll get information from you. They'll try to start fights with you and other people.
Children. Oh wait, no, that's your former boyfriend. Sorry.
I don't know.
They're trying
to bet most of the conversations
and no.
Well, I mean, again, she's shook because she's been shit talking Jason. She doesn't know who she can trust now. It's gonna come out, but it's gonna be like, yeah, that's horrible that they dropped all those DMs of you shit talking me.
I mean, she says that Carrie was stalking her, but I'm willing to bet you that 80% of the messages on their conversations for the last 2 weeks has been Shanny dropping her stuff.
Oh, absolutely. It's a one-way friendship. And by the way, she modded her stalker like 2 hours ago.
Right.
She was testing. She was testing her. See.
We ended amicably, as friends, as brother and sisters in Christ, and with love in our hearts. We didn't end our marriage or our relationship as enemies. So, like,
well, obviously,
I don't know why that's a big problem, that I decided to, like, end a beautiful relationship in a lot of ways. A lot of it bad too, but in a lot of ways beautiful, in a good manner, you know, as a support. You know, and that's to me, that's the right way how to do it. Is to break up as friends, is to end amicably with each other and not fight.
Except
I've
you
been
haven't
saying
ended
this for a long
anything.
time. I don't want to fight. I don't have the energy. It really affects me physically. Okay, I blocked. I don't like that in general. Had nothing to do with you. That's not my style. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't like people who do that too. I'm too old for kid shit. Yeah, same. Same. Like, these people need to be called out over their crap. They really do. And it's a big group of people. So because it's a big group of people, they think they can get away with this stuff. You know, they try to muddy my name and call me manipulative and lying when they're literally manipulating and lying to me, faking friendships to me to get information. And then I'm the liar and manipulator. It's all self-reflection.
self-reflection, guys.
What a
Be
bummer.
fair.
She really acted like she loved you in here. Then she friended me. Yeah, I know. It hit me. When I saw that they were live streaming that, when I saw that DM, I was like
She doesn't want this
so
stuff, Sec.
brokenhearted, because it was like, oh my God, I finally have a friend that I can rely on.
I really want to know what that 4-second clip is.
No, she took my moment of weakness and my moment of vulnerability, and she exploited it. She exploited it. She exploited it for her own purposes and other people's purposes, and it's gross. And that's the type of person she is. You know, so call me a liar and a manipulator all you want. I don't do that to people. I don't fake friendships.
You know what she didn't do?
I was genuine.
Hit
She
your
was
kid in the
fake.
head.
So
She didn't do that.
Yeah. All things being considered, at least Carrie never beat your son. Like,
who's really the liar and manipulator? The person who is genuine, or the person who is faking a friendship just to get some kind of information?
Which you give freely and constantly.
Thank you, Mermaid. Because there is no 4-day discrepancy. That's something the internet made up.
What?
I think we know our lives a little bit better than you. And why would I know if he described his 4-day discrepancy or not? There was none. You guys made it up. The internet made it up.
No, it's on.
Get off my channel.
no, it's on the court papers, Shanny. Yep. It's on the court papers. Nobody made it up. It's on the court papers.
Was that Rev yelling?
How am I doing otherwise?
Oh, it's probably her kids laughing in the background again.
Kind of lonely.
It sounds
You know,
like your
I'm
kids.
disappointed that I don't
Put
have
it back.
someone I can talk to. How am I doing otherwise? I'm okay. Kind of lonely. You know, I'm disappointed that I don't have someone I can talk to and like rely on to talk to without them turning out to be a scumbag. That's disappointing. That's disappointing that I really don't have any true, genuine friends.
I'll be right back. I'm going to make an Instagram account titled True and Honest Friend.
And I don't like that. I don't like phonies. I don't like liars. I don't like fakes. I don't like people who say they care about me and they love me and then stab me in the back. and then try to pose me as some kind of liar.
You know, considering that you lied, right? And she caught you.
Yeah, I am, mermaid. I'm going to take it as a life lesson. It's like...
For the 7th time.
It's so sad. Like, you would do that to someone who cared about you.
Tomorrow's stream, Mermaid is a fake friend.
That karma is going to be so bad when it comes back to you, Carrie. It's going to be so bad. You're going to lose so much.
Oh my God, Carrie, what did you do? You have crossed God's anointed.
Freaking implode overnight someday. Everyone's going to know how phony you are, how you purposely involve yourselves in people's lives personally and destroy it. And you get off over it, and you gloat about manipulating and lying to someone. You gloat about lying and manipulating someone while trying to deceive people to think that I'm manipulative and lying, even though you're the ones who fake friendships. So psycho. Absolutely. Right, try and build in a good life if you're own rather than worrying about others on the internet. That's just crazy to me. I know, right? I wish people would be genuine. Me too. I wonder what Carrie gets out of this. Is her life that boring? Probably. Probably. As far as I know, she's a bored housewife.
Cash, cold hard cash. We pay her.
Her husband works all the time, and she's pretty lonely most of the time. Was she bribed? I don't...
As opposed to the fat woman who lives her life in a bed.
Yeah.
No. I don't know, and at this point, I really don't care. Like, you know, if you don't like me, just like tell me you don't like me. I have a good method of, you don't have to worry if you don't like me. I am the first one to be like, you can get the fuck out of my life if you don't like me.
I don't like you.
I really don't care.
Everybody doesn't like you.
I'm a viewer of many. It goes no farther than that. Probably, or just bored. Yeah, probably. I don't know. But what she did was evil. Period. It was evil. It wasn't something a kind person would do.
Rev, if you can hear me and you're watching this, fucking run, dude.
How are you? Carrie was a fake friend.
You know what's evil? It's acting like somebody's a friend and using them like a trash can to dump all your shit.
Be my friend.
Or fucking a dude that just beat your kid up. That's pretty fucked up.
That, man. It hurts. It hurts. Thank you.
It hurts as she grins.
It just very much hurts that this would... Like, I was there for her. Like,
there for her? Are you fucking kidding me? You dumped on her like a garbage can. Hey, here's what happened to me today. Here's the shitty thing Rev did this time. Fucking bitch.
You know what? That's on her. It's not on me. It's her loss. She could have had a good friend who actually cared about her, who would listen to her, who would cry with her. She lost that type of friend for views and clout from people who really don't give a fuck about her.
I would assume that the conversations would never get that deep about the other person. It would be Shanny
it's
crying.
a one-way thing. Yeah,
this is a one-way.
They just using her for her information. So you want people who just want to use you.
You know what you can do.
That's fine, Carrie. But you had someone genuine, and you lost her for phonies and fakes and manipulators and liars. Good job.
Someone you've known for 2 weeks on the internet, Shanny.
Best friends.
Good
you
job.
Just modded her 2 hours ago.
Good job.
Yeah, we're just using her for her information and a green card.
Well,
I was starting all over. Take it from the top.
Yeah. There it is, folks.
Yeah. There's Carrie reporting in. She doesn't know me. All she talks about is herself.
Listen, the big
There you
takeaway here is that Shanny is a big Secular Opinion fan. She watches every stream.
Mm-hmm.
She's first in line. She loves this place. Shanny, from me to you, thank you for all the entertainment. I hope you choke in Minecraft. I hope you choke. But thanks for making me giggle, I guess.
Well, anybody got any other parting thoughts here?
Well, I have the records on. I did a FOIA request today. Now that the case is dismissed, hopefully they'll send it. And I want to pledge that when I get them, I'm going to give Secular Opinion that exclusive breaking news when I do get them. So.
All right, folks, keep your eyes open. That'll be interesting.
Larry Frost, if you're out there.
Yeah,
what's up, brother?
That's another thing to the side here. We got to uncover is what's going on with Larry Frost and the court summons. I don't know.
Well, Vaughn has court tomorrow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a probate hearing for Ma's estate the 13th or 14th of July.
So, do you know which court it is? Is it like family court for the kids tomorrow, or is it like regular court?
It's circuit court, but it's Kentucky CPS versus Von Helton. Kentucky child support. But it's in the circuit court, 2nd District, room F, 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah.
So is this? Can we make an assumption here and think that this could have to do with whether or not he's got a job and he's because they're wanting some money. That's how I understand it.
It's a motion to show cause hearing, which is basically where the judge makes you stand in front of him and show what caused you to think you could get away with disobeying a court order.
Nice.
Yeah, judges really don't like show cause hearings, and you don't want to be on the receiving end of one. So, basically they're going to say, you got my money, motherfucker. Why not?
Yeah.
And
it probably goes back to when he said he was court ordered to get a job, which is probably partially true.
Yeah.
And they're going to say, well, why don't you have a job? And why aren't you paying on this child support you are?
So it's going to be a fun day for Vaughn tomorrow.
Yeah. And you're usually better off having a loan shark ask you those questions and then judge because, a loan shark might actually cut you some slack.
Well, we'll see what plays out. Again, I've reached out to Larry, and I don't know what's going on there. But
Larry, Ronnie, Marsha, we miss you, man.
I doubt very much Von Helton has his shit together, any kind of money.
There's 0% chance of that.
I think it's more likely they're getting called to testify about something Von did.
What if he doesn't show up? What happens then?
Summary judgment.
Yeah.
Probably be in jail.
Oh yeah.
Please forget you have court tomorrow, Vaughn.
Yeah, they'll issue a bench warrant for that sort of shit.
Yeah. Especially a show cause.
Yeah.
I would love if someone would get some footage because I know he would argue. He couldn't keep his mouth shut with the judge.
Well, if somebody's close by and you can sneak your phone in your pocket and put that voice memo on, more power to you. We'll love you forever.
We might know a few. I just don't know the Dollar General work schedule.
1 o'clock, room F, Clay County courtroom.
Oh God! Just even get him coming out.
Just to film him coming out stomping would be money.
Yeah.
You just see the stink cloud above him, wafting.
Like Pigpen.
I don't know. Like, would he risk driving an uninsured truck to the courthouse?
Would he? Absolutely. The question is, will they let him?
Remember, these people believe in divine fairness. If he got caught, he's like, well, how am I supposed to get here? That's what I got. That's what they left me. Right? He just thinks it's fair is fair. That's what I got. But anyways, folks, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for tonight. I'm really surprised Rev hasn't put a video out yet, but I'm sure one will be coming.
That's
soon.
coming. That's coming.
Yeah, we got this to follow up on. Christ, we still got the emo in a dress lifting up, showing his diaper, telling someone to kiss his cock. We got that video. It was pretty nice.
Nothing but money on the horizon, folks.
Yeah, so let's cover that stuff, I guess, Thursday on I guess we'll do the birthday pissa. We'll put together a little fucking tight little show for this Thursday and have some fun with it. But if anything fires off in regards to Rev and Shanny and Larry, new news comes in, we'll make sure to get it.
If you see something, say something. Those are the rules.
That is the rules. All right, folks, I'm going to shut her down. Thanks for coming. Thumbs up, all that stuff. Peace.
Bye-bye.